Sunday was a really good day for Canada's two premier soccer players, Alphonso Davies and Jonathan David. Today, we're going to talk about it. So Alphonso Davies started his first game for Bayern Munich since a pair of hamstring injuries earlier in the year. He had come off the bench 3 times in his return to action, including both games against Real Madrid in the Champions League over the past week. This was big though. It has been a really tough 12 months for Alphonso Davies, with multiple injuries including an ACL tear. And while no one doubts his capability, it's his capacity to play 90 minutes that is the big question mark. And that's not just for Canada fans, but also for Bayern Munich fans, as well as I think for Alphonso Davies himself, who has certainly felt a lot of pressure. So he started today against Stuttgart in a match where Bayern had the opportunity to clinch the Bundesliga title. And it didn't start well. They gave up the first goal. Then Bayern did Bayern things, scoring 3 goals in 6 minutes to break the game open. And guess what? That third goal was by Davies himself, his first goal of the season on a fancy outside of the foot slot. And with the game sealed at 4-1, he went to the bench playing 62 minutes. Now, he's not yet vintage Alphonso Davies, who will dart up and down the left flank of the pitch with reckless abandon. But that's to be expected as he slowly ramps up back to action. What did he do though? He was really calm and tidy with the ball. He made a couple of runs behind the defense, including one where he was gone. And he also started to dart in more centrally to support the attack. And that's where he found his goal. As time passes, I expect him to push the gas tank more and more. But today was a really confident step. Canada doesn't need Alphonso Davies to be a savior. We're used to playing without him. But what we need to do is make sure that he can find 1 to 2 moments a game to make a difference. So this was really positive to see. Meanwhile in Serie A, Jonathan David got the start for Juventus against Bologna and scored a header just 2 minutes into the game. And it proved to be the game winner. He ended up playing 73 minutes. Now, Jonathan is a prolific goal scorer, one of the most prolific goal scorers in Europe over the last 8 seasons. But it's been a big adjustment moving to the historic Italian club. He started cold, and over the past few months, really has been in and out of the starting lineup. While some have questioned his ability to perform at the highest of levels like Juventus, I think he'll be fine long term. But the problem is, our World Cup is in a few months, and we need players in form. And that's why this goal was so positive. He got on the end of a header from Conceição, the Portuguese winger, a tricky finish that was really clinical. And I think that will give him some confidence. Because again, Canada doesn't need him to carry the ball or do anything fancy. They need him to get in the box and finish. So both goals and both performances should be a big relief for Canada fans. These two players are going to need to drive the bus.